So I'm still chewing on this piece. I'm still digesting it. Because here's the thing. At the end of the day, I don't ever want to be right. I don't. I don't want to be right. I don't want the things that my intuition is telling me, or that source is telling me, or my ancestors are telling me, or universe is telling me. Like, I don't want it to be right. So when I find out that I am right, and I know that I have tried everything in my power, it does. It hurts. It sucks. It's painful to learn that your mom and your dad, not only were they your biggest bullies, they were your biggest abusers, and they hated you because they could not be you. Yes, they saw things in me that were not loved in them by theirs. That is not my fault. That is not my problem, and that is not my thing to fix. I found the paperwork for the appointment where my diagnosis got taken away. I was diagnosed with ADHD at the age of 11 and the age of 12. And when we moved from Karnak to Murfreesboro, yes, my mother took me to the doctor. She did. But I went into that appointment with my father. And I know for damn sure I was told I better behave at this appointment. In my household, when you were told to behave, it meant if you were not, you got abused later. Our discipline punishments were not small. They were big. They were deep. They were on soul level. So if you have never experienced that, I'm going to need you to respectfully shut the fuck up. You have no idea what you are talking about. You have never been through it, and you should be damn thankful that you have never had to go through it, because this is some evil, sadistic shit. The things that I had to go through, I had my diagnosis ripped away from me and used to prove that I was the bad kid, that I was the problem child. No, my parents were the problem people, not me. I was a child. I needed help. I needed help. I needed help. They abused me. They used me. They used me. They tore me apart. They bound my magic. They clipped my wings. They caged me. What do you mean? I was never the bad guy. And I have every right and every ability to turn into the villain, but I refuse to, because I am not them. So if you see the mean side of me, remember that you have earned it, because I am sweet, I am kind, I am gentle, I am loving, but I am not fuckable with. So no, I found my confidence. I realized the truth behind the curtain. So that is why I tell my story. I tell my story because there are things you do not understand. There are things that some of y'all do. So I need you to open your eyes. I need you to wake the fuck up. This shit exists. So when someone comes to you telling you about your abuse, or their abuse or whatever. My words are getting mixed up. Still be patient with me. Do not dismiss it. Do not tell them, oh, well, that's your dad. You're going to regret it someday. No, I won't. I thought of 12 different ways to kill this man before I was 15. What do you mean? What do you mean? So when I say that my mother was a bitch, you don't get to sit here and tell me that I am wrong in saying so. She was to me. And if I really wanted to be honest, she was cunt. She is a bitch, a cunt, a awful, evil person. They both are. Stepped away for a reason. This is my story. I write my story. They don't get to write it. They don't get to write it. I understand that in certain aspects, my side of the story does not matter. But what does matter to me and my purpose is my story. No one else is going to tell my fucking story. I will tell it. It is mine, not theirs. So that is why when I say fuck you or I cut you off, it is because you have chosen and you haven't chosen me. Because in this situation, you cannot choose both. You cannot have both. And I tell my story because there are other people out there living it. There are other people out there that cannot speak up. I found my voice and I will use my voice for every single person that cannot, has not, and won't. And don't take this as hatred because hate is a big emotion and you have to care a whole lot to hate somebody. I don't hate. I'm just releasing and grieving what I should have had but didn't because I had the opposite. And I'm not the only one. So, those of you that are going through it, you're not alone. You're not alone. I'm right here with you. We're doing it. We can do it. Do it safely. If you need help, reach out. All right. I love you. Love yourself. Gotta love yourself. You have to. All right. Have a great day.